Hello everyone. Thanks for all your guesses that have been rolling in the last few days. Some of you aren't that far off the mark, which is pretty impressive given I haven't given you a lot to work with. So really appreciate everyone's input on this one. As I said, it's just a little bit of fun before we rip the covers off the car. So the next clue for tonight is obviously have a bit more of a look at the shape of the car, but I'm going to tell you it's what they call a project blueprint car. Now, Project Blueprint was a set of rules that V8 Supercars implemented in the early 2000s, and it was applicable to the BA Falcon all the way through to the end of 2012 with the FG Falcon, and it also impacted the VY Commodore all the way through to the VE. So that gives you a bit of a timeline on the cars. Here's a little snippet of the information that they put together at the start of 03.
A key element in the technical alignment of the BA Falcon and VY Commodore under Project Blueprint is aerodynamic performance, issued Ford and Holden with specific shapes and dimensions of front spoilers and rear wings, plus downforce figures that had to be met to ensure aerodynamic parity between the two makes.
When Ford came to developing the front spoiler for the BA Falcon, they basically started with the existing front spoiler from the AU and they worked from there. Under the Project Blueprint regulations, you can see the VY Commodore rear wing is virtually identical to that of the BA Falcon in size and shape. The only major differences are the larger gurney flap at the trailing edge of the wing.
So hopefully that gives you an idea about Project Blueprint. And as you can see, FTR3 even makes an appearance in this piece when David Bernard was racing it at the start of 2003. Now, one thing this clue does rule out is it does rule out another BA Falcon or BF Falcon that has been reskinned from an AU shell. So I know there's been quite a few guesses about another AU that was reskinned, like the Super Cheap Auto Falcon and like FTR3. This isn't the case for two reasons. The car was built from 2003 onwards as Project Blueprint regulations, and obviously you can't race a reskinned AU shell. So I hope that narrows it down a little bit further. We'll have another clue rolling out again shortly. And the next clue will be quite prominent and it'll narrow it right down if we still haven't hit the mark by then, which I feel a lot of you may have. So we'll, keep pushing on here. I hope you're having a bit of fun with this and we'll speak with you soon.